Hi there, Seth38101. Some things came to mind as I was watching and listening to your video, and I thought I'd throw them out to you, and for whatever they might be worth. But before I start my rambling, let me recommend a book to you. This book is fairly easy to read. It's just barely over 200 pages, but the print is, it's not cumbersome. You could probably finish it in a day or take a time and, whatever, but and to feed your intellect a bit to kind of get you motivated. Nathaniel Branden is a very good writer, I think. Easy to read, very logical, rational kind of person. I think you would enjoy his writing. But and if I were to recommend, he's written many books, and if I were to recommend one to start with, it would be this one here. And he makes reference to some of the books he's read previously, but start with this one. And then, if you care to get more into it, you can check out some of his other books too. But anyway, first of all, one thing that came to mind was you're just 21. And many people don't get their lives figured out until they get into their 30s. And, I didn't start teaching until I was about 34, 35 years old. And now I've been teaching 12 years. And I do see it as what I intend to do until I retire. I didn't start traveling the world until I was about 45, and that is aside from my dad's career in the Air Force. Speaking of my dad, in his day and age, a person could count on a long-term career, say 20 or 30 years with the same company, and they could count on getting a pension afterwards. But as you and I know, those days, we can't. There are no guarantees, and so we have to keep ourselves prepared, to be lifelong learners, to rely on ourselves. And I would tell you to, first of all, become your own best friend. Take a good look at yourself and tell yourself that you love yourself. You like yourself a lot. You like yourself, and then take stock in the kinds of things that you like to do, the things that you want to do, and get some ideas of what you would like to be doing. And then I suggest that maybe, think about it, consider going back to school. I don't know what your level of education is. If you haven't earned your college degree, then take out a student loan and get started. Go to a large state university where there's variety, lots of people from all over the world, lots of variety, and courses in some of the things that you like to do. Maybe it's some of the technicalities of the kinds of work that you like to do in journalism, broadcasting, entertainment, business, whatever. It's not just the courses. It could be the networking opportunity that you could develop while you're at the university, meeting people from all over the world, joining up with people, and perhaps creating a business. Who knows what you might come across. I don't know. It just seems to me that what you need is, from what I'm gathering from your video, is some focus, some re-energizing, to embrace yourself a little more and go after a goal something that you have some passion for, and then you might have to think about where is it possible for you to do the kind of thing you want to do. Where will the competition be just right for you, where you can compete and build a name for yourself and build a reputation for yourself, and obviously, if you're in the country, the small town, you're probably suffering the small town blues, and a lot of people do that. But and maybe you're kind of in the middle of it. You want the excitement of the big town, but you like the settling down feeling of the country. I understand all of that. But sometimes you have to think long range. Okay, that's what you want to end up with maybe. How are you going to get there? I'm rambling, I know. But anyway, I decided that I wanted to teach cooking, sewing, and home economic skills. The reason was I said it would be fun. I love to cook. I said this would be fun. And so I went to school, and that's what I told everybody I wanted to do. And I was just, thrown every curveball you could ever think of. People told me, you'll never get hired, and here I am doing what I set out to do. It wasn't easy. I had to sell everything that I had. Car. I rented a room, and for a while there, I worked 2 or 3 jobs at a time. One, I worked 7 days a week, and I did that for several years. I didn't qualify for a whole lot of financial aid. I took out some student loans, and I'm still paying on them, but I'm comfortable with that. I'll have them paid off in a few years, and it's going to feel like getting a pay raise, I'm sure. But my life has come together. It's been just in the last 5 or 6 years that I've been able to buy a house, and I have my own car. I'm traveling the world, and of course, if you've seen any of my videos in the past, I've had quite a hectic previous life, but it's over with. Anyway, don't be afraid to start over if that's what you have to do. Don't do it. You've got time. But I suggest you get somewhere where you have plenty of things that you can come in contact with to help stimulate your interest a bit. Maybe that'll do you some good. I don't know. But anyway, for whatever it's worth, take care.